United States. Ice hockey is not particularly a complicated sport. There are very few simple rules that you must know. If you know them, I'm sure they will enhance your enjoyment of ice hockey. Now let's take a look at the ice rink where hockey is played. Now the size of the rink will vary somewhat from building to building, but the average is an ice surface 200 feet long, 85 feet wide. And this, incidentally, is the size of the surface at the Allen County Memorial Coliseum. The ice surface is surrounded by a wooden wall known as the boards. The wall is approximately 4 feet high. 10 feet from each end of the rink, a red line 2 inches wide is drawn completely across the width of the ice and continued vertically up the side of the boards. At the center of this line, a regulation goal and goal net are set in such a manner as to remain stationary during the progress of the game. The goal is 6 feet wide and 4 feet high, measured from the inside of the goal posts. The red line across the ice is known as the goal line. This is the goal line. In front of each goal, a goal crease area is marked by another red line. The crease measures 8 feet by 4 feet, as we display here. The ice area between the two goals is divided into 3 parts by lines 12 inches in width and blue in color, drawn 60 feet out from the goal lines and extended completely across the rink parallel with the goal lines and continued vertically up the side of the boards. That portion of the ice surface in which the goal is situated is called the defending zone of the team defending that particular goal. The central portion is known as the neutral zone or center ice, and the portion farthest from the defended goal is known as the attacking zone. There is also a line 12 inches in width and red in color drawn completely across the rink in center ice parallel with the goal lines and continued vertically up the side of the boards, and this is known as the center line. Also, a circular blue spot 12 inches in diameter is marked exactly in the center of the rink. With this spot as the center, a circle of 15 feet radius is marked with a blue line. This spot is used for face-offs at the beginning of each period and also after each goal is scored. No player, other than the two fighting for possession of the puck, is permitted inside the 15-foot circle until the puck is dropped by the referee. 2 red spots, 2 feet in diameter, are marked on the ice in the neutral zone, 5 feet from each blue line and 44 feet apart like these. These spots are used for face-offs which occur as a result of one of the teams being offside at the blue line. In both end zones and on both sides of each goal, face-off spots and circles are marked on the ice. These face-off spots are 2 feet in diameter, and the circles are 2 inches wide with a radius of 15 feet from the center of the face-off spot. These spots are used for most face-offs which occur as a result of stoppage of play in the respective zones. The players' benches are usually located as we show right here. The penalty bench in Fort Wayne is located right here. On the ice immediately in front of the penalty timekeeper's seat, a red semicircle of 10 feet radius and 2 inches in width is drawn, and this is known as the referee's crease. And when the referee is in this area giving a penalty, no player is permitted inside the semicircle without incurring a penalty. Now, fans, a hockey game consists of 3 20-minute periods of actual play. There's a 10-minute break after the first and second periods, during which time the ice is resurfaced. The teams change ends for the second and the third periods. In the International Hockey League, where the teams are deadlocked at the end of 3 periods, there is currently a 10-minute sudden death overtime period. If neither team scores during that 10 minutes, the game goes into the records as a tie game, with each team scoring 1 point in the standings instead of 2 points for a win. In playoffs, all games are played to a decision, with regular 20-minute overtime periods following the initial 10-minute period. As an example, a game was played in Fort Wayne back on April 4th of 1960 in the Turner Cup playoffs in the International Hockey League. The game was tied 4-4 at the end of regulation time and was not decided until St. Paul scored the tie-breaking goal at 58 minutes and 29 seconds of the overtime. This happened to be at 28 minutes after 1 o'clock in the morning. And now, fans, let's take a look at some of the more common rules in the sport of hockey. A player is offside if he is over the attacking blue line and receives a pass from a teammate who is not over that blue line, like this. He is also offside if he skates over the opponent's blue line before the puck carrier crosses the blue line. In other words, if he precedes the player with the puck. If a player crosses the blue line before the puck carrier, but skates back over it again before the puck carrier crosses it, or passes the puck to him, he is not offside. To summarize then, no player can precede the puck into the attacking zone. Here's another example. Our left defenseman passes the puck across his blue line to his left winger like this, who is waiting onside at the center red line. This is a legal pass. But as we show now, the pass is illegal or offside if it is passed from the defending zone to a player standing in the opponent's neutral zone beyond the center red line. In the offside case shown, a face-off will be made where the right defenseman was positioned when he made the pass to his right winger, which would be right here. Then to summarize, the puck can be passed from in the defending zone up to the center line. It can be passed freely within any zone, and the position of the player's skates are the determining factor for all pass receivers. Now let's talk about a phrase you hear frequently in a hockey game, icing the puck. Now during the game, you're almost bound to see what is called icing the puck. If a player shoots the puck from his side of the center red line down the ice and past the other team's red line behind the goal or the goal line, and there the puck is touched by an opponent, the player who shot the puck is called for icing the puck. When this happens, the play is immediately stopped, and the puck is brought back for a face-off at the far end face-off spot, and that's one of the big circles beside the goal of the defending team. The puck is not iced if it's touched by the opposing goalie or if a goal is scored directly as a result of the pass. So let's summarize this. The main purpose for this rule is to prevent teams from simply shooting the puck the length of the ice every time the other team penetrates their defensive zone. This rule guarantees a maximum of continuous action. Now here's something to remember. A team with less men on the ice than their opponents cannot be called for icing the puck. You'll often see a team that is shorthanded shooting the puck the entire length of the ice surface to keep it away from their end and to kill time while their player is serving his time in the penalty box. And let's summarize that. A team which is penalized for playing a man short is permitted to ice the puck to partially make up for being a man short. Now let's talk about some illegal goal situations. There will be times when you'll see the puck enter the net. The red light will flash on, indicating a goal, but the goal will be disallowed. This is probably what has happened. We are showing our right winger shooting on goal with our center man illegally in the goal crease right here. And the same would apply if our center had deflected the puck into the goal from the right winger's shot. On the other hand, a player is allowed to skate right in on the goal with the puck, and he can score a legal goal, but he can be the only offensive player in the goal crease. He must have the puck. Another time when a goal is called illegal happens when a player of the attacking team bats the puck into the goal from above shoulder height or directs the puck into the goal with his hand or his body. Let's summarize this then. No player of the attacking team can be in the crease when a goal is scored except when he carries the puck into the crease.